NASA has made a groundbreaking discovery that could change our understanding of Mars and its potential for colonization. For decades, Mars has been viewed as the planet most similar to Earth, with conditions that could support human life with the right technology. Unlike Venus, Mars offers more moderate surface conditions, temperatures, and gravity that could be adapted to human habitation using special space suits and breathing systems. However, the latest discoveries are casting doubt on the future of human exploration and colonization of the Red Planet. NASA and SpaceX's plans to send humans to Mars as early as the 2030s may now be in jeopardy. For years, Mars has been viewed as a desolate, rocky world. Over 20 probes and stationary vehicles have examined the planet, with the hope of preparing for human colonization. These research units serve as the vanguard for potential human exploration, ensuring that astronauts can survive in the harsh Martian environment. The astronauts selected for this mission will need to be rigorously trained, much like elite military fighters, facing immense psychological pressures and the challenges of surviving in isolation on a distant world. Much like Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, the first humans to walk on the Moon, the astronauts selected for Mars will undergo intense preparation, including survival training in extreme environments on Earth. Mars presents significant dangers that we are only beginning to understand. One of these risks is the frequent occurrence of Marsquakes, which are internal shocks that shake the planet regularly. While not as intense as earthquakes on Earth, Marsquakes happen more continuously, raising concerns about the planet's structural integrity. Some scientists suspect that Mars may have mysterious cavities beneath its surface, and understanding the planet's internal composition is crucial to mitigating potential risks for future explorers. Simulations have shown that Mars might have been a vibrant, Earth-like world hundreds of millions of years ago, with forests, rivers, oceans, and a climate that could have supported life. The possibility that life once existed on Mars has scientists intrigued. Evidence suggests that remnants of past life may still be hidden deep beneath the Martian surface. Just as fossils of ancient creatures lie buried under Earth's surface, researchers believe similar relics may be concealed on Mars, potentially in caves, underground lakes, or other subterranean structures. But the presence of these remnants raises concerns about the unknown dangers they might pose to future settlers. What if, as explorers dig deeper into the Martian surface, they encounter harmful substances or biological hazards that we haven't yet anticipated? The concept of terraforming Mars has been a subject of scientific debate for years. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has proposed using nuclear devices to bomb the planet's poles, creating an artificial greenhouse effect that would make Mars more habitable for humans. While this idea might sound utopian, it is scientifically grounded and could theoretically work. However, many scientists warn against taking drastic measures that could disrupt the natural balance of the Martian environment. Mars is not an isolated world, and changes made to its climate and atmosphere could have unintended consequences, potentially affecting Earth or other celestial bodies in ways we don't yet understand. Current Mars exploration missions have revealed astonishing insights into the planet's past. The Perseverance and Ingenuity rovers, which are currently active on Mars, are exploring crater worlds that were once lakes or seas. Though no definitive evidence of bacterial life has been found, there are intriguing signs of liquid cycles, erosion, and even unusual rock formations that hint at a more complex Martian history. Among the strangest discoveries are coral-like structures and sparkling stones that suggest Mars may not be as lifeless as once thought. These discoveries fuel the ongoing debate about the planet's potential to support life, both past and present. Despite the incredible achievements of the Mars rovers, their exploration has been limited to only a small fraction of the planet's surface. The rovers move slowly, covering only a few meters per day, and while satellites have mapped and scanned the entire Martian surface, much remains unknown. Some of the most famous images from Mars include the so-called Mars face and the Martian pyramids, both of which have sparked controversy and intrigue. These structures, however, are likely optical illusions, but they remind us of how little we truly understand about this mysterious world. Mars is a world filled with unknown dangers. Violent storms, sudden gas emissions, and the ever-present threat of Martian dust pose significant risks to human explorers. Moon dust, for example, has been shown to be deadly to astronauts and equipment during the Apollo missions, and similar hazards could exist on Mars. The fine, sharp particles of moon dust destroyed the zippers of space suits and caused severe allergic reactions in NASA employees on Earth. If Mars has similar hazards, the first astronauts to land there will face these threats with little knowledge of how to protect themselves. Marsquakes, underground cavities, and hidden dangers beneath the surface all raise serious questions about the feasibility of colonizing Mars. If entire regions of the planet are prone to collapsing or rupturing, future settlements could be at risk. Moreover, if remnants of past life or civilization exist on Mars, there is the possibility that explorers could uncover substances or structures that are hazardous. The idea of extraterrestrial explorers accidentally stumbling upon dangerous remnants of human civilization, such as nuclear waste storage facilities, adds another layer of complexity to the colonization debate. Terraforming Mars could be the key to transforming the planet into a habitable world, but it comes with significant risks. We don't fully understand how artificially altering the Martian environment might affect the planet, or Earth. Life on our planet may be intricately connected to Mars in ways we have yet to discover. Theories suggest that life on Earth may have originated from Mars, carried to our planet by meteorites or other cosmic phenomena. If this is true, transforming Mars into a habitable world could have unintended consequences that extend far beyond our solar system. As exploration of Mars continues, scientists are uncovering new information that challenges our understanding of the planet's potential. The discoveries made by the Perseverance and Ingenuity rovers are just the beginning. These missions have already revealed fascinating new data about Mars, but there is still much more to learn. The possibility of life on Mars, the risks posed by Marsquakes, and the potential for terraforming are all topics that will shape the future of space exploration. However, as we move forward, we must be cautious and deliberate, ensuring that we fully understand the implications of our actions before we take the next steps toward colonizing Mars. As NASA and SpaceX continue their Mars missions, the question of human settlement becomes more pressing. The allure of being the first to set foot on another planet drives many aspiring astronauts, but the challenges they will face are unprecedented. Unlike the Moon missions, a Mars expedition would involve far longer travel times, with astronauts enduring months of space travel before even reaching their destination. Once on Mars, they would have to contend with limited resources, high radiation levels, and isolation from Earth. These risks require advanced planning and innovation, and it is becoming clear that colonizing Mars may not be as straightforward as initially thought. The psychological toll of living on Mars is another factor to consider. While astronauts are trained to handle extreme conditions, the loneliness and isolation of being millions of miles from home cannot be underestimated. The mental strain of dealing with constant threats, whether from environmental hazards or the unpredictable Martian terrain, could have severe consequences for the well-being of those who take on this mission. Support systems from Earth would be delayed by communication lags, and any mistakes made on Mars could have life-threatening consequences, with no immediate help available. Moreover, the ethical considerations of colonizing Mars cannot be ignored. If there is any possibility that life, microbial or otherwise, once existed or still exists beneath the Martian surface, humanity must proceed with caution. Interfering with Mars' environment could disrupt potential ecosystems or lead to unintended consequences that we are not yet capable of foreseeing. As we push forward with plans to terraform or exploit the planet's resources, we must ask ourselves whether we have the right to alter another world so drastically, especially one that may hold the key to understanding life's origins. In light of these challenges, Mars colonization may ultimately be a distant goal rather than an imminent reality. While technological advances, from advanced habitats to autonomous robotics, are bringing us closer to solving the problems of living on Mars, there is still much to learn about the planet's history, geology, and potential dangers. As exciting as the prospect of human exploration is, the latest discoveries remind us that Mars is not simply an empty world waiting to be conquered. It is a complex, dynamic planet with a past that could forever change our understanding of life in the universe, and our place within it. In the end, the decision to send humans to Mars will depend on a careful weighing of these risks against the potential benefits. The discovery of possible remnants of life and the scientific knowledge that could be gained are undoubtedly compelling. However, the hazards posed by Marsquakes, the unknowns of the planet's surface, and the unpredictable dangers lurking beneath must all be factored into the equation. The next decade will see more advances in Mars exploration, but whether humanity is truly ready to set foot on the red planet remains a question for the future.